success, and happiness. God bless you. Signed, Ronald Reagan, President of the United States of America. At this time, with a great sense of pride, I introduce to you the class valedictorian for 1984, Mr. Frank Joseph Cadera.
What does he say?
Administrators, faculty, family, friends, and fellow students. I'd like to welcome you to the commencement exercises of the class of 1984. It is a great honor and privilege to be representing this year's graduating class of Belleville High School. And if we may reflect for a moment upon the many achievements of this student body, I am certain that all of you will share the pride that I feel as a member of this group. This class, one of excellence and success, has excelled not only scholastically, but in all areas of the educational spectrum. From this class have emerged exceptional artists, musicians, scholars, and sportsmen, many of whom have received statewide acclaim. The participants in the various sports and school organizations, the members of the challenge teams, the band, orchestra, and chorus members, the stars of the senior class play. All of these individuals deserve a special congratulations. We must also thank them for representing Belleville High School in an admirable way and for making our stay here a pleasurable and a proud one. Tonight, we, the students, will receive our high school diplomas. Although this memorable event marks the successful completion of 4 years of diligent study, it does not represent the end of our learning careers. In fact, for many of us, it means the beginning of further educational training through which our goals and aspirations can materialize. We will leave the apparent security of high school and enter a new world with new challenges to face. This, of course, will not be easy, but we have the necessary knowledge and ability to deal with these situations. For this, we can thank our parents and the Belleville school system. For the most part, our education here in Belleville has been a group effort. Although it is important to emphasize the role and the achievements of the individual student, we must consider the family, teachers, counselors, and friends who were involved. They have helped us to board the boat of ambition, and now it is up to us to reach the port of success. Our parents were our first educators. They taught us values, instilled in us the eagerness to learn, and formed the foundation of our personality. The teachers and counselors developed our curiosity and provided us with knowledge. Most of all, they helped us to realize our potentiality, which is the true aim of education. Friends who have shared the high school chapter of our lives served as a source of inspiration, motivation, and ambition, which promoted competition and which all of us have striven to be the best. The road to graduation, as the entire senior class here acknowledges, was not always filled with happiness. Nevertheless, the defeats that we experienced served to strengthen our determination and perseverance in the pursuit of our ambitions. We must always have tangible goals in mind. When striving for these goals, we must give our maximum effort. As Thomas Edison once said, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. My fellow students, there are two very important ideas that we must always keep in mind. Firstly, it is not the acquiring of knowledge that paves the road to our success, but the way in which we apply what we have learned. Second, Secondly, always be proud of and never forget your alma mater, Belleville High School. I'd like to express my deepest thanks and gratitude to my parents and family who have provided constant support and encouragement throughout my education. My very best wishes to Mr. Saccone, the faculty, and most of all, the class of 1984. Thank you.
Our next speaker, salutatorian for the class of 1984, is Miss Tracy Beth Sherman.
Mr. Nardiello, members of the Board of Education, town commissioners, administrators, faculty, family, friends, and fellow classmates. It has been said that in dreams begins responsibility. Everyone has a dream,
that him right
and
there?
it is only when we take
Behind the guy in
responsibility
the white
that
shirt?
this dream comes alive. As we assemble collectively for the last time, the 1984 senior class
You see
of
that
Belleville
band,
High
red, white, and
School,
blue?
we must
See
use
that
this
guy
event
right there?
with mixed
At the
feelings
end of the
of
band?
excitement, anticipation, and sadness.
right.
Yeah.
For tonight, June
back of
20th,
that guy.
1984, we
See
each
him?
will receive a printed document
Where's Troy?
representing our many
Back of
years
that guy.
of diligent study, determined effort,
Right at the end of
and
the band,
desire for
the band is
achievement.
right here, the guy's right
However,
here, back of here.
although it may have previously seemed that we merely performed to fulfill the requirements of our courses, it is now strongly evident that our main objective, even if performed unconsciously,
over there.
was to provide a means of personal
See the
betterment
band?
and bring about a sense of
Red, white, and blue
responsibility.
band?
Yeah.
The piece of
See
paper
the-
is both a
the
bond
guy
and a key
right
to
next to the
freedom,
band?
since it signifies our mutual educational experience, yet also allows
Back
us
to
to
that
set
guy,
course
Troy.
on the path of destiny. Its powers are limitless, provided we use it to its best advantage. We now embark on our individual lives, lives in which we will be called upon to complete many tasks in various roles. One day, most will be employees, providers, spouses, and parents, and as adults, we will be expected to provide advice and answers to questions about life. Therefore, since we may now be considered mature enough to earn the term adult, we must learn a few guidelines for success. First, each of us must realize that our days of depending on others to satisfy every need and whim are over. It is quite frightening, but we truly can only depend upon ourselves. We must strive to be leaders, not followers, where we cannot expect the brave few to support the masses of the real world. We are instead expected to control our own lives and strive as strongly as possible to reach our highest potential. We each have the ingredients for greatness inside ourselves, whether or not we have accomplished to our fullest extent during our high school years. Those who are content with their individuality without feeling forced to overextend themselves will hopefully find personal satisfaction and self-worth. Next, we should enter adulthood with a strong will to succeed in whatever goals we may choose. Although we can basically control our lives, there will be times when we choose the wrong path and suffer for our mistakes. But these times are necessary learning tools. Instead of admitting defeat, we should understand that our determination can be used to strengthen ourselves during periods of adversity. The years will pass, and we will establish ourselves in a variety of fields. Some will enter the workforce, others will enlist in the military, while others will seek further formal education on the collegiate or trade school level. Unfortunately, friends will separate. This is one of the unwritten bylaws in the great book of life. Although a new senior class will emerge after tonight's ceremony, and many more in the years to follow, we will always retain the memories of our high school years. The bittersweet memories will one day seem brighter and more meaningful, and we will never fully forget our days at Belleville High School. So, class of '84, it's up to you. We may not yet be fully prepared to handle the huge responsibilities that will be heaped upon us, but the knowledge and training which we have received at Belleville High School will hopefully allow us to accept these I wish you luck, love, and the attainment of all goals. Finally, on a personal note, I would like to thank my friends for their support and incredible abilities to give sound advice, the faculty and administration for their openness and understanding in dealing with my sometimes overly aggressive nature and overall strangeness, my brother for giving me the chance to learn right from wrong, my mother for giving me the freedom to make choices for myself.
Third-ranked member of the class of 1984.
Administration, members of the faculty, distinguished guests, families, and fellow classmates. Tonight marks the end of a learning experience in which we have grown mentally, physically, and emotionally into the young men and women seated here this evening. Each of us, upon conclusion of this commencement, will follow a separate course, taking with him the memories of his 4 years at Belleville High School, some good and some bad, but mostly those of the many friendships he has acquired along the way. But when all is said and done, it will be these memories which remain with him. What lies in the future is a mystery to all of us. But what is certain is that the foundation which has been developed by our teachers, family, and friends is a solid beginning on which to build and to grow. It is an honor to be a member of this year's honors group. The group comprised of students with here is capable of being just that. As I progress in life, I will remember all we've been taught here.
High school and middle school band will play a selection under the direction of Mr. Andrew Silver.
When are they going to graduate?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a unique opportunity for many of us, necessary to achieve in whatever field you have chosen. My only advice is for each of you to strive to be the very best at whatever you do. I can only wish you continued success and my heartfelt congratulations regarding your achievements. To those of you who have chosen to further their education, I wish you excellence in your chosen endeavors. You will need discipline more than ever before, because in higher education, the structure changes, and you will come to rely on the values that you have received from your parents and the teachers. Above all, to everyone, I hope your experiences at Belleville High School have instilled in you the joy of learning, the exploring of new horizons, in addition to being a challenge, can bring a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. The key to success is perseverance. You must always remember that learning is a lifetime process. The doors of Belleville High School will always be open to you during your journey through life. This is a day to reflect on your accomplishments and to look forward to your future with equal determination. So therefore, I invite Mr. Nardiello to come forward with a great deal of pride, Mr. Nardiello, I present the 410 graduates who have met the requirements of the Belleville Board of Education and the New Jersey State Department of Education. Mr. Nardiello, I present to you the class of 1984.
Mr. Scone, for Mrs. Perdue and the members of the Belleville Board of Education, I proudly receive the class of 1984. Reverend clergy, Mayor Marotti, elected town officials, Mrs. Perdue, members of the Board of Education, members of the administration, staff, parents, relatives, friends of our graduates, and most of all, our honored guests, our graduating class of 1984. We live in a time of dramatic technological change, a time during which our lives have been improved in many ways due to technological advances, advances which have increased the comfort, safety, and flexibility of choice within our lives. However, any change of such dimension, no matter how positive, will bring with it upheaval in people's lives. Our schools are not immune to these factors. These upheavals are the reflection of society's values, problems, and aspirations. In dealing with the disruptions caused by the changing technology, schools are greatly affected. School leaders and you, today's graduates, must provide far-sighted and creative leadership which will enable us to solve these problems. More than ever, we need leaders who are well-educated, who can look at problems in depth, who have not lost sight of human values, and who can make tough decisions as they take our country through a major historic transition. It won't be easy, but you, our graduates, can meet the challenge. The financial rewards and the gratitude of your fellow associates will make the effort worthwhile. The preparation you have received and will receive in the next few years will make a difference in your lives and a significant difference in the way you can contribute to our society. You stand at the crossroads. The choice of passage will determine where you are headed. Do you lead an uneventful, unproductive life, or do you reap a life of reward and accomplishment? Remember the Fram filter. You can pay now, or surely you will pay later. Mrs. Perdue, I am honored to present to you the class of 1984.
Graduates, honored guests, parents, and friends. It is my privilege to be here this evening representing the Belleville Board of Education and to congratulate you, the graduating class, and you, the parents of our graduates, on behalf of the Board of Education. It seems strange that we should use the word commencement, preparation, and training to help you achieve the success which is your goal. We of the Belleville school system have done all that we can for you. Your work has been directed and made as easy and as beneficial as trained minds could make it. There is more to be done, but only you can do it. From now on, you must rely more and more upon your own efforts. The good you will derive from your college work, your vocational training, or the job market will depend entirely upon you. The success you make of yourself will be due to your own initiative. To be successful, you will need, in addition to a bright, intelligent mind, ambition, and a strong will to work hard. There can be no happiness in life without hard work. Select a goal and work toward it. Have a purpose and work toward it. You leave our high school as men and women about to begin life in the practical world. You leave with obligations to yourself, to your parents, to your school, and to our community. It is your obligation to make life better for the next generation. As you leave us at BHS, you may be thinking of what you will make of yourself. We are thinking of what you will make of the world. Do not disappoint us. You are well equipped. The fact that you will receive your diploma tonight proves that you have intelligence, that you know how to work, and that you are ambitious. These qualities should carry you far. As you leave the stadium this evening, as graduates of Belleville High School, the best wishes of all of us go with you. May your hopes and dreams be realized. May your pathway of life be made as easy and smooth. Your efforts along its way be crowned with success. This is our wish to you on this, your commencement day.
We have now reached the point in the program that we've all been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas. Will the honor group please come forward for the presentation of diplomas by Mrs. Grace Perdue, President of the Board of Education. This group is comprised of students who have maintained a 3.8 grade average during their 4 years at Belleville High School. Starting with Frank Figueroa, valedictorian. Miss Tracy Sherman, number 2 in our class, salutatorian. And Mr. David Boyd, 3rd rank in his class, representing the honors group. The remaining honor groups are in alphabetical order. Arnold Aquino, Maria Battershell, Teresa Batista, Karen Patel, Joseph Borrello, Tracy Ann Bono, Valerie Caruso, Ronald Shaw, Andrew Colanino, Jeannie Cifelli, Deborah Del Grande, Donna Dispenseri, Kenneth Ng, Mark Foley, Elena Gilday, Susan Greco, Jamie Lejo, Kimberly Markavich, Stephen McCarthy, Maria Merkel, Patricia Perez, Herbert Petrat, John Rusanola, Darrell Salata, Joseph Scaparata. Lori Scott. Donna Sloan. Anne-Marie Pye. Donald Yanuzzi. Frank Zangari. And Carol Zerlo. Will the senior officers for the class of 1984 please come forward? President Carmen Soretto, Vice President Teresa Batista, Secretary Jacqueline Martinez, and Treasurer Susan Fitzgerald. Claudia Abbott.
Sculptors over there. Understand?
Diane Francis Oriama. Gina Patricia Balsamo. Lisa Altagrace Bamberger.
What is her name?
Rosino Beto.
D.
Pasquale.
D. You go right already?
No.
Sulpicia Beto. Kellyanne. Joanne Bettler. Lynn Marie Byer. Lorraine Ann Beanie. Karen Ann Blevins. Patricia Ann Bliss. Carol Ann Bonavita. Valerie Ann Basturi. Cynthia Ann Bramley. Karen Sue Brower. Sandra Ann Caffrey. Laura Cairo. Dawn Elizabeth Cameron. Sharice Ann Carangelo. Dina Marie Carbone. Karen Marie Cardone. Maria Caruso. Teresa Cavallo. Cynthia Series. Joanne Shrico. Nancy Ann Coco.
You know how long that line is?
Michelle Ann Carbone. Barbara Ann
You said
Diachilli.
forget it now. It's too long to learn.
Grace Deloy.
Should I get it now? Okay.
Tina Marie DeQuino.
I don't care. I'll get it. All right. I'm going to
Gina Marie Di Benedetto.
Gina's going to go up.
Maria DeSiglia. Lisa Marie Fabrizio. Susan Ann Del Duca. Nancy Demaraski. Barbara DeBrizio. Joanne DeCipris. Gina Ann DeVito. Loretta Patricia DeNicholas. Jeannie Di Pasquale.
Yay! This is a diploma.
Patricia Mary Dow. Lori Ann Dory. Catherine Gord. Linda Triggers. Donna Marie Duca. Colleen Dunning. Lucia Lima. Tanya Elizabeth Perez. Maureen Patricia Estelle. Gina Teresa Falcao. Kelly Fallon. Monica Bussard. Lori Ann Fiola. Mary Beth Fisher. Lisa Ann Fischetta. Renee Fermata. Lauren Cavagorda. Bernadette Giuliano. Paula Teresa Justo. Deborah Ann Glazer. Lisa Marie Gugloza. Deborah Ann Golub. Nelly Gonzalez.
Joseph Frank Colangelo. Jose Lewis Cohen.
Yes, good!
Constantino. Robert Cataldi. Brian William Cook. William Anthony Corona. Stephen Vincent Cosenza. Carmen Capuzza. Michael Cristiano. Vincent Anthony Giogostino. Samuel Andrew Danchak. James A. Cesaro. Timothy Dorlin.
the name of Mark Insano. Gary Allen Jackson. Charles Allen Jeunesse. Robert G. Jenkins. And Robert Scott Jinks. The next row, please, stand. Marianne Jenkins. Kathleen Kelleher. Lori Yang Kennedy. Sharon Cantor. Jacqueline Elizabeth Krupp. Christine Marie Kurzler. Deanna Marie Stango. Kathleen Thor. Lisa Nancy Stefanelli. Karen Marie Sweeter. Elisa Taranova. Deborah Ann Tresker. Donna Marie Tuminelli. Lisa Vincent. Monica Francesca Venezuela. Sorry. Donna Marie Viviani. Cynthia Boreas. Teresa Ann Weber. It's no. Teresa Ann Violenzi. Lorelei Wells. Elizabeth Mary Wendler. Margaret Helen Witt. Michelle Nicole Winden. Tony Ray Yobi. Roxanne Yusuf. And Kimberly Ann Zarrow.
Before opens up here, I would like to personally give the diplomas to my senior class officers, Carmen Soretto, Teresa Batista, Secretary Chaplain, and finally Susan Marcel.
Eric Daniel King. Ryan Joseph Kitzel. Henry Koczkowski.
all parents and staff of the graduates, please rise for the class of 1984. May I honor you. This concludes the ceremony for this evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm getting yours now.
All the desks you had on.